I'm AprilsStory.wmv, and I'm a recent breast cancer survivor. On August 12, 2010, my world turned upside down. I was told you had breast cancer. I had just turned 29 years old in May. Genetic testing showed I have BRCA2, which is the breast and ovarian cancer gene, and the HER2 new gene, which causes cancer to grow at a 10 times faster rate than the average person. After 3 biopsies, 7 surgeries, 30 chemo treatments, 30 radiation treatments, lots of physical therapy and tests, I'm finally cancer-free. Although the fight has drawn to an end, the financial burden continues and seems never-ending. My husband Chad and my son Hank were my rocks. They kept me going. On days when I wanted to give up and not get out of bed, my husband pushed me and told me I had to. On days when I didn't feel good and they would let me rest, Hank was wonderful. He would just rest with me. We'd watch movies and snuggle, and he would get me water or crackers. We tried to keep our life as normal as possible, as hard as that was to do. We tried to do the everyday things that we had always done. Chad and I hunted. We took Hank to do things. Even though I didn't have any hair and I didn't feel comfortable all the time doing things, we still got out and did things and kept things normal, because that was really important. And Hank didn't know what cancer meant. He just knew that Mommy was sick and Mommy had boo-boos, so he had to be really careful when he hugged me or when he was laying with me. And he knew that I lost my hair because I was sick. And he used to feel my head, and he'd say, he would give me some of his hair. Whenever he went to get a haircut, he'd say, "How about I'll give you some of my hair since you don't have any?" And for a 4-year-old to say something like that, I just thought, I have a really amazing son. I feel like if it wasn't for Hank and for Chad, then I may have just given up. There were days when I felt like I wanted to end it all, but I couldn't. I had too much to live for. And every day they would tell me I was beautiful. They would tell me that my hair was going to grow back, and that no matter what, I was still the perfect mom and the perfect wife. And they just made me feel great, even when I felt like total nothing. I felt like just, it's hard to describe. Hank never really questioned the hair loss thing. He just would feel my head, and we would actually, a couple of wigs, they put them on one night and played around with them, and Hank had the long one on, and I said he would be a very beautiful girl. If we ever had a daughter, she would be beautiful. And Chad put another long one on, and we put it in a ponytail, and he said he wouldn't make a good rock star. So we had fun with it. We tried not to take life too seriously. We tried to still, be a fun-loving family that could do things and laugh and enjoy life and it not be so serious all the time. At my lowest points, when I would just cry, my husband would just hug me and hold me. And when I started losing my hair, and I would yell for him to come into the bathroom because I had a handful of hair, he told me that no matter what, I was still beautiful. And there's actually a Randy Travis song that says something about, even if it all fell out, I'll love you anyway. And he, on our way to get my head shaved, he played that song for me and told me that he would love me no matter what. Giving hope is so important to me because when I was diagnosed, I didn't have a clue where to turn to get help after, not being able to work, or to find somebody to help take me to my treatments or anything. I was just I was shell-shocked. I didn't know what to do. And a friend of mine, she did a benefit for me, and when I pulled up outside of the building and saw the amount of people that came together and that were there for me, I cried. I was touched in such a way that I want to be able to make someone else feel that way. I want someone else to be touched and know that even though you don't talk to people all the time, that they're still there when you need them, that people still come together when the time comes that you really, really need them. And the night of that benefit, I saw people that I didn't even know that they knew who I was, and they were there to support me and to help me and my family out. I'm going to do something to give back to our community the way that the community gave to us. Giving Hope Foundation was my saving grace. I am now the spokeswoman for Giving Hope Foundation because I want to give back and help others who are struggling the way I did. In the beginning, I didn't know where to turn for help, so I want cancer patients to know Giving Hope Foundation is there to do just that. To know more information about Giving Hope Foundation, please visit our website at www.givinghopefoundationinc.org.